Get ready to match the stars. Bart Braverman, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, from Falcon Crest, Abby Dalton, McLean Stevenson, and Marcia Wallace as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game. And now, here's the star of Match Game, Gene Rayburn.
But you outdo yourself. You really
I love this jacket.
outdo yourself.
Thank you, Palm Beach and Company.
So why anybody would make a tie out of a bathrobe is beyond me.
That's a nifty, neat. Oh, wait a minute, wait.
Tied up in the bathroom. And if Charles ever does that to me again.
He locked you in the bathroom?
Tied me down to the seat.
Oh.
Charles did it.
Isn't
guess
there
so.
a home she could go to?
No.
I covered.
No. Come on now, let's not now. Let's get Bob Haldane down here. A little applause for old Bob who won the game. Come on down, Bob. All right, right there on the blue dot. If you were with us yesterday, you will remember that. He won the game just about the time it expired, and we're going to have a go at the big money now. Good luck to you, sir. You could win over $10,000 here. We polled the studio audience, and we said, write down your best answer to this. Over your blank. All right? Now, 3 of the 6 stars will give you some assistance, Bob. I see that most of them are averting your gaze there and turning their heads so that you won't call on them. Bart.
Over your head.
Over your head. That's good. 1.
McLean.
Huh?
Here, hon.
Oh,
Here you go. Yeah, there you go. That's a good one.
right. I just happened to think of it. Over your shoulder.
Uh-huh. Now, oh, Marcia has one. Oh, Marcia has 2.
If you start off with me, it'll be over your dead body.
Aha.
I think it's over mine.
Over my dead
Charles?
body.
No, there's one we should have done in honor of McLean.
What?
Over your cold.
All
See,
right.
it's over my dead body, but if you sound authoritative, hun, they'll follow me anywhere.
Sure,
Look
that's
at them,
right.
they applauded that. They sounded
That's
good
right.
to them.
If
But
you-
I remember when East Side Story was up there, so let's not be too quick.
I agree. Over
My
your head,
favorite
over your shoulder,
musicale.
over your dead body. Those are the 3. You want one of those or one of your own?
I'm going to go with over your head.
Over your head. All right, that was Bart's answer. Let's reveal the $100 response. Over your shoulder, all right? That's one that was up there. The next one says, over your dead body.
See?
Right.
Get an awful
Absolutely
goofy
right.
group in here.
Yeah. All right. Over your head is what he wants. Does he get it? Yes, he does. Bart says he may convert. Bob, the congregational minister here, is wearing a tie that says shalom. And
Well, then he may convert.
covering all bases here. Now, Bob, you've got $500 here. That means the least you'll play for is $5,000. But the good Lord willing, you can play for $10,000 here if you get a lucky spin. Not too hard because it's a well-oiled wheel, but aren't we all? And have a go at it. Attaboy. Nice spin.
Charlie!
That's what we call a near miss, Bob. A long miss there. Right there, if you would, please. Good luck. Listen, you're playing for $5,000. Now, that's pretty good. Chuck, you ready?
Yo.
Right.
I love you when you're butch, baby.
Blank. Pancakes. Take a look at it, Bob. I'll show it to Charles just to make sure you both understand.
Get that.
Bob, your job is to match Charles. If you do that, you get $5,000. Now, let's see if you can get on the same wavelength with him. What do you say?
I think he said buckwheat.
Buckwheat pancakes. Buckwheat.
Oh, Bob.
I'm sorry. There were a couple. Blueberry. I said buttermilk.
Buttermilk.
I'm sorry. Of course, you know, Brett's church in Maine was painted a beautiful buttermilk white.
Oh, right.
True.
There was one that immediately popped
Me,
into my head, a
blueberry.
very famous
Aunt
trade
Jemima.
name, Aunt Jemima.
Yeah.
Did you think of that?
I thought of that
And
second.
you rejected it.
Buckwheat.
Yes.
You did.
Well, he comes from Maine up there. We eat buckwheat pancakes.
Oh, you eat a lot of buckwheat up
Yeah.
Well,
there?
there's always the collection on Sunday, so don't worry.
Right. All right, let's get your opponent back here and go for game number 2 right now. Welcome back, Sue. Right over there, Bob. And have a seat. Was it lonely back there?
Yep.
Oh. All right, here we go. Good luck to both of you. Sue, A or B?
A, please.
Yes, ma'am. Mike, the musician, said, some things just don't make sense, like playing a Rolling Stone song on a blank.
Playing a Rolling Stone song.
Some things don't make sense, like playing a Rolling Stone song on a blank. I think they're ready. Mike, the musician, said some things just don't make sense, like playing a Rolling Stone song on a blank.
Tuba.
Tuba. That's in Congress.
Tuba?
You really reach far afield, don't you, Sue? Tuba.
I don't know what they had in mind.
All right.
I love the tuba.
Tuba. Is that possible to play a Rolling Stone song on a tuba?
It depends on what you're on. I suppose it is. I said playing a Rolling Stones song on a Beatles retrospective.
And
See,
Riley,
if you were
go.
having a Beatles retrospective.
You would not play a Rolling Stone song?
Well, it depends on what you're on.
Yep. All
I
right.
suppose you could.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, as All American knows, we do 5 shows in one day, right?
Yep.
For 5 solid shows, I thought we were having an earthquake. I thought, well, we're having an earthquake, and I went,
His leg
and it's
condition.
him. He does this, and the
He
whole
has a
set
leg
shakes.
condition.
And if you don't quit doing it, I'm going to go crazy.
Sure, mock the afflicted. What do you think?
But now I said the Rolling Stones, now this is because the Rolling Stones, my children love the Rolling Stones and the Grateful Dead. Wake up, this is going to get more interesting. I'm going to ask questions later. Now, is either juice harp or is it Jews harp?
On a frozen juice harp.
All right, it's one of the two. It's either Jews harp or juice harp.
Well, which one is
It's
it?
actually Jews harp.
Depending if you want to listen to music or you're thirsty. It doesn't matter.
Well, if you're
What
an
is it?
anti-Semite, I guess it's Jews harp.
No, it's-
if you're just
No.
not, it's your...
It actually is Jews harp, but some people of the Hebraic persuasion do get offended when you call it that.
Yeah.
But they'll get offended no matter
I wonder
what.
how
so-
it got its name. Well, let's not go into that. All right.
If you play the horror.
Violin.
Violin is Charles' response. Some things just don't make sense, like playing a Rolling Stones record song on a...
Well, this is an ill wind that no one blows good, an accordion.
An accordion. She's only kidding Lawrence Welk, wherever you are.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not. She's not kidding Lawrence Welk. She means every word of it. Fold your accordion. Here we go, McLean.
I think Lawrence Welk is probably one of the greatest musicians in the world. He probably could handle a Rolling Stones medley.
Dynamite.
You think so?
How would he do it?
A 1 and a 2. Just like that.
I couldn't think of a
that.
thing, so I just copied your answer and said accordion.
Oh, you did? Well, any in Congress, anyway.
I
Accordion.
didn't copy nobody on this. I just happened to not be too nuts about it. Remember that? Lady of Spain, I adore you. Accordion.
Accordion.
Ah.
Harp would have been in Congress. Harpsichord, all of those things.
Well, sure.
Right.
Tuba was bad enough.
Yes, right. Oh, all right. Bob, we're going to do a little commercial here, and then we'll come right back to you for your round 1 question. This for you. Here we go. Ready, Bob?
Yes.
All right. Round 1 question. Sam said, this restaurant is really sleazy. Well, I'll tell you how sleazy it is. I ordered a bottle of wine, and instead of serving it in a silver bucket, they served it in a blank. Here you go. Sam said this restaurant is really sleazy. I ordered a bottle of wine, and instead of serving it in a silver bucket, they served it in a blank.
In a pot.
In a pot.
In a pot.
I didn't know men of the cloth.
Yes, we
Could
have.
say pot.
We have to too. Yes.
Oh, really?
Pot, dear.
It's under my
Pot. A
Pot.
pot.
P-O-T, pot. Hello.
Hi.
Hello there.
As well you know, Mr. Haldane is no longer a man of the cloth. He is a person of the cloth.
All right, a person of the cloth.
cloth.
And he's wrong anyway,
Well, that
because
doesn't make him a bad person.
No, it doesn't.
hefty bag.
A hefty bag. All right, that's sleazy. Brett, what's sleazy?
Now, I'm telling you, if you were a real congregational minister, you would have said brown paper sack.
All right. That's sleazy.
Getting a little closer, but still no cigar. An old can.
An old can, also sleazy.
No one we know, by the way.
Right. Instead of serving it in a silver bucket, they served it in a...
I'm really ashamed of this answer, but I'm never going to that restaurant again. A bedpan.
Abby.
That's good.
I'm shocked.
I'm Neapolitan.
I love it.
Well, there's nobody sleazier than you. Of course you'd love it.
Right.
I will.
McLean?
Blue nun.
I said a brown bag with a wino.
Brown bag with a wino.
Only I left the N off.
The matching wino.
Oh, winnow.
With a wino.
Called-
Well, I got awful.
A brow bag. Brown. There it is.
Brow
Now it's
bag.
right. Now
Like
throw
a
it
birth
away.
cup.
All right, Marcia.
What a better question for such a sleazy panel. It's a shame we couldn't. I came through with horse, you know,
Yes, right.
for the Right Reverend doggy bag.
Doggy bag. That would be sleazy. So we have a tie score here of
Good,
0-0. And
That's
since
actually one closest.
she went first last time, we asked you to go first this time.
Okay, I'll still stay with B.
All right. Ann said it's tough being married to a fireman. The only way I can get him interested in romance is if I keep a blank in our bed. Here we go. Ann said it's tough being married to a fireman. The only way I can get him interested in romance is if I keep a blank in our bed.
A fire.
A fire.
A fire.
Warm them up a little, huh?
Right.
Certainly gets their attention, doesn't it?
Get hot, honey. All right, Bart.
Well, what I said is actually a technical term, a three-banger, which is a three-banger. Well, wait, I happen to know, having chased a few fires in my time, a three-banger alarm
Right.
bell. See, it's a three-banger.
Certain
a
amount of
three-banger
equipment, yeah.
is a triple alarm. That's
triple
when three
alarm.
stations respond to a fire. However,
really?
it makes a sort of interesting double entendre in this
Yes,
sense.
in this context, of course.
Come in.
Now,
Yeah.
as most of America is aware, when you are a fireman, you work 24 hours a day at a crack, and then you work 48 hours. And so you're never alone. You're always with your other friends, right? So I said the only way he could ever, well, whatever it was she wanted him to do, was to get another fireman in the bed.
I keep a fireman in our bed. All right, Charles.
Sparing those two awfully boring stories, I just offer the correct answer. Fire.
All right, one for Bob. Abby, are you going to light his fire?
This is something I've never seen any fireman without. A hose.
A hose.
Oh, I threw that one out, Abby.
Tough being married to a fireman. The only way I can get him interested in romance is if I keep a blank in our bed, McLean.
No idea what this means. However, I did write it. Ladder.
Ladder. I don't know what it means either,
Well, thank you.
but we all seem to be amused by
I
it.
understand. It's just...
That's the whole thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Because in bed, you just go one step at a time. That's
Oh,
why.
right, exactly. One step at a time.
Yes, never get rung up on anything.
Right. Marcia.
I like all these ideas. I'm making a note of all of them if I ever get lucky again, honey. Bell.
A bell.
Well, that bell
Right.
goes off, she goes crazy.
Right.
Sort of like Pavlov's
All right,
dog.
Sue, it's down to you, my dear. Now, you need one to tie and two to win. You're kind of in the driver's seat here, Sue. Here it is. Out at the home, old man Periwinkle said,
You really turned me on. I've always adored women with malocclusions. It arouses me. Show me your malocclusion. Oh, I love your malocclusion.
You're really mad.
He says, I don't get much exercise anymore. Why, I haven't even blanked since 1949.
I don't get much exercise anymore. Sue, have you thought about this carefully now? All right. Let's see if you can, how many stars you can match. I guess she's ready. Out at the home, old man Periwinkle said, I don't get much exercise anymore. Why, I haven't even blanked since 1949.
Jogged.
You know, I think you're going to back into it here and win with one, pal. Now, you would expect these dingbats to say jogged? You would, huh? Well, I don't think it's going to happen if I had to make a guess. What
Not
do you
going to
say?
happen in this seat, I can tell you. Hiccuped.
Hiccup. All right.
See, that's very little because he's old, see?
What'd you say?
Man was so exhausted he hadn't even belt.
All right.
Walk.
Walk. All right. Long way from jogging, Sue. Old man Periwinkle. What'd you say, Abby?
I don't think they even knew what jogging was in 1949.
No.
Had to do with making cheese or something.
Right.
Got up.
I haven't even got up since 1949.
Yes?
McLean?
I simply wrote blinked or rolled over.
Blinked or rolled over. Now, you got to match Marcia to stay in the game.
More pressure, just my favorite thing.
Right.
Well, I didn't really know, so you know, Dolly Parton, Howard Cosell, boobs or wee-wee usually gets it. So I tried this one, and it didn't work either.
No, all right. So that means Bob wins. Come on down, Bob. Right there, if you would. Well, Sue, we have some wonderful gifts for you. We're going to send you a year-old tuna fish sandwich and all kinds of wonderful things that I know you can use. Thank you for being with us. We'll roll her off and roll this message for America.
And here again, the star of our show, Gene Rayburn.
Hey, John. Ready? Let's go. You've been here before. We polled an audience and said, write down your best answer to this. I told you blank.
Okay, Abby?
I told you so.
Of course.
One. Bart?
What I heard all my teenage life. I told you not to.
All right.
Okay, Brett?
He called on you, dear.
I know, Jack. I want to give him the right answer because I had it before. You see, I told you not to do that.
All right. I told you not to do it. I told you not to.
What did I tell you?
And I told you so.
I'll go with I told you so.
I told you so is what he wants. All right. Let's find out if it's up there and if so, where. May we see the bottom one, if you please. I told you I would is there. And now the next one says,
well, yes, that's the
I
old
told you
one.
to shut up. Uh-huh. How many times have I told you to shut up already? Well, I think you got a pretty good shot at it here, Bob. Let's see. I told you what? So, attaboy. All right, congratulations. Uh-huh.
That's the second time I've been kissed by a minister.
Right. Up here, if you would, please, to see if you're going to play for $5,000 or $10,000. Give it a spin. Not too hard. Then away we go. All right. Perfect. All right. Good luck to you for $5,000. All right, Brett, here we go. Higher and blank. No help from the audience, please. Higher and blank. H-I-G-H-E-R. Your job is to match Brett. If you do that, you get $5,000. Here we go.
Higher and higher.
Higher and higher. Well, let's find out right now, Brett.
Didn't I tell you about that darned organ? Didn't I tell you about that congregational church?
Hallelujah.
Didn't I tell you about... We don't say hallelujah in the congregational
Hallelujah.
church.
Can I get an
Say higher and hallelujah.
Congratulations. You got a total of $6,000. Congratulations, Bob Haldane. Nice to have you with us. Now this message for you. A wonderful bunch up here. Thank you all for joining us.